They laughed when she walked into the store, but they didn't know this woman had a story that would silence them all. It was a humid afternoon in the city, the kind of heat that clings to your skin and slows your steps. A middle-aged woman in simple, slightly damp clothes stood outside a luxury boutique. She looked hesitant, glancing at the shimmering display of handbags. That cost more than she earned in 6 months. But something in her eyes said she wasn't here to window shop. She took a deep breath and stepped inside. From the moment she entered, the store's energy shifted. A sharp-suited manager behind the counter raised an eyebrow. 2 young women, flipping through designer scarves, paused mid-conversation. Whispers started. Smirks followed. She felt the invisible weight of judgment fall on her like bricks. Her damp scarf, her worn-out sandals, the way her hands clutched a small plastic bag. To them, she didn't belong. "Ma'am, I think you might be in the wrong place," the manager said with a forced smile. She looked him in the eye, softly replied, "I'd like to see your leather collection." The man gave a short laugh. "Our items are a bit premium. We don't allow window shopping for too long." One of the girls nearby chuckled. Another pulled out her phone. The woman's face turned pale, but she didn't respond. She turned and left quietly. Outside, her eyes welled up, but she wiped her tears before they could fall. 15 years ago, she stood in front of another door, but that one was her own. Her husband had left. No money, no savings. Just 2 small children looking up at her for answers. She had sold pickles, sewed clothes, cooked meals for strangers. She skipped meals to feed her sons, walked in the rain so they could ride the bus. But she never begged. She believed in one thing: dignity. Even in her lowest days, she kept her head high. An hour passed. The boutique continued its daily rhythm. Suddenly, a black luxury SUV pulled up. The glass door swung open again. The same woman stepped in, but now dry, composed, and beside her walked a tall young man in a navy suit. Sharp jawline, confident steps, her son. The boutique manager blinked in confusion. The man walked up to the same counter. "I'm here to buy your entire leather collection," he said. "And yes, should choose each item. She's my mother." Not a word was spoken. The whispering girls lowered their phones. The manager stuttered, Sure, sir. Please, have a seat." The woman smiled gently. She wasn't there to shop anymore. She was there to show them something deeper. Not her money, but her worth. Before leaving, her son turned to the manager and said, "She was here earlier, and you treated her like trash." The manager stood frozen. The woman stepped forward and added quietly, "The clothes I wear may change, but how you treat people, that reveals your real class." They walked out together, hand in hand. The same people who had judged her watched in silence, but this time with respect.